testimony. Next up, we have Rose Reyes. And I need to mention that anyone that was skipped will be able to speak later. I forgot to mention that a while ago. Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Rahim Abazi is next. We have James Williams.
Hey, good afternoon, committee. I'm with the Republican Town Committee of West Haven. I'm here to express my support for Senate Bill 1180 Act concerning rideshare and delivery minimum standards. Uber and Lyft, as you know, are rideshare platforms in which you can get paid to transport people to where they need to go for a fee. Uber claims they only take 25% of the fare, but in my investigation, when I was working with them, Uber, I have proof that they was taking more than 25% of the fare. Even in a time of surge in which passengers will pay 2 times the regular rate. How I know this is the passengers I purposely pick up will be friends of mine, and they will inform me what they are being charged. Also, if you do an airport run out of state, they only pay for the tolls to the airport, not the tolls you would incur coming back to Connecticut. Because you're not allowed to pick up you're not allowed to pick up in any other state than the one that you sign up in. You were forced to pay the tolls that occurs with sometimes more than like $20 in gas to be back in an era in which you could pick up and start making more money. And yes, there should be a minimal pickup because in some instance, you will get a job that only pays $2 to $3, but have to transport 4 people, which if you get into an accident, your insurance company will be liable for 4 people, but you only get paid. You're only going to be compensated for 1 ride. When it comes to delivery gigs, I investigated DoorDash. I signed up for a delivery account and then had my friend sign up for a customer account. I will stand by the restaurant that he's going to order from, accept the order and deliver it to him. Then each time discover I have not received the full tip that I asked him to leave me. These are both examples of breach of contract. And by forcing these gig economy companies to be more transparent with their independent contractor, it will assure that the contractor is getting the proper compensation.
Thank you, sir. Any questions? Representative Acker.
Thank you for your testimony. I appreciate that. One of the pieces that we are working on is the going cross borders and coming back. That's a simple fix. Do you have any concerns at all if we go to the rates that are in here that it will reduce the people actually using the services at all?
Well, people have to get to where they got to get to, and a lot of people, even during the surge, where it costs like 2 times. Like some people will go down the street, and they tell me that when it's not like peak hour, it's like $8. Then when it's like a surge, it's like $20. But people still have to use it because a lot of people don't have cars. And sometimes it could be more cheaper to use the Uber than actually get a vehicle, pay insurance, pay for the car, where cars are expensive, and gas. Sometimes it's more cheaper, so people use it. Some people are forced to use it, especially in like areas that I'm more so driving, like let's say like Nuggatuck area where there's not a lot of bus service. So you can go to those areas, you can make a lot of money in those areas. But a lot of those type of people, they're forced to use the service. So I don't think it would make a difference. But we do, because it is a contract between the independent contractor and the actual company, that they're only going to take 25%. And because we're getting ghost paid, that's why I call it a ghost pay, because we don't know how much they charge the customer, then we don't know that we're getting compensated the right amount of money. And I actually have proof, like over 25 pieces of proof, that Uber is taking more than 25% of the ride. Because I would purposely pick up friends of mine. They would set up a customer account. I got my driver account. I would take them somewhere, and then they give me, even if they tip, I noticed that the numbers don't add up. It's a breach of contract, and I'm using you remember, these people, we're using our own vehicles, our own insurance, and like I said, sometimes you could go pick it, you say one person, and you pick it up four. You get into an accident, you're liable for all everybody in that vehicle, your insurance is, and even you if you get sued. So something needs, they gotta be forced to pay us, a right wage for what we're doing. It's only fair.
I thank you. And there's some really good friends that'll pay you to give them a ride around,
I investigated them. I was investigating these gig economy companies on my own to see, because I heard like there was like different in different states like California and a couple other couple states where they were suing them for that. I'm into consumer protection, and I just would sign up for it and just, and see if it's true what they're saying. And I find out it is true that they're stealing more than the 25% they claim they take out just to keep the, the computers running. No, they steal money from the drivers, and I have the proof. And I actually have lawyers looking at it.
Thank you. I truly appreciate your testimony. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Any questions, further questions? Seeing none, thank you for your testimony, sir. Up next, we have Adam Hallberg.